So it's me, your boy K Samson. So I have this message to drop to our ear this moment for us to hear this urgently, because many of us believe that uh, fighting with crowd will make you successful. Listen, to grow, you need to know this. To grow, you need to do what? To know this, to work out this. You know, to grow in life, you need to know how to fight alone. You need to know how to struggle alone, how to build yourself alone, how to hustle alone, how to do what others have never done. Yes, I posted a video in the afternoon which I titled Type Trap to do what? To grow, trapped to attract success, trap that you use in order for you to secure your future. A lot of things are there. If you have not watched it, go and watch it. So listen, if you want to grow, if you want to be successful, you need to learn how to fight alone. When I mean fight alone, I'm not talking about carrying cutlass, carrying sword, carrying all manners of things. You get what I'm saying? So I know that many of, so that you will not just carry cutlass and be, you get what I'm saying? So that you will not carry cutlass and be trying to, you get what I'm saying? So the issue is this: you need to learn how to fight alone. When I mean fight alone, what other people are scared to do, be ready to do it. Even if it remain only the drop of your blood, be ready to do it. Where other people refuse to do what? To step in, that business, that career, that thing that look difficult, mostly something that will take you like 5 years to 6 years before you start to earn something in need. Focus on that part. Believe me, don't just focus on a part, something that you will do like 6 months, 3 months, you will start to earn money, because it won't last. It won't last, believe me. I'm telling you the fact truth. It won't last. It won't last. And it will not be certified enough. You get what I'm saying? So learn how to fight alone. And don't have this mindset that unless you follow the crowd to fight, that is when you will always make it. Because once you have this thought within you, once you have this mindset within you, that unless you follow the crowd, unless you follow the multitudes, unless you follow your friends to work together as a team before you will be able to do it, that will damage your life. That will lead you to a point where it will be very, very difficult for you to do it alone. That is why I love my dad and my mom. They don't have enough friends. My dad don't make friends, and that is exactly what I copy, and that is the way I'm living my life, brothers. You don't need to have friends before you become successful, because the more friends you have, the more enemy you are setting the moment you become more successful than each of them. So it is better you fight alone and win than to fight with crowd and win. There are two things in common, but different with hustle, different with mindset. Why do I say this? Because a time is coming where all those your friends will not be, none of them will be no longer around. Think about this: in your primary school, secondary school, or in your tender age, how many of your friends are still with you? And if you travel out of your village or out of a town where you do used to live, how many of your friends will still pack with you to the place where you are going? Or you have a friend whom you do used to do things with, and suddenly you get married, you know that there will be limitation around. That is why you need to do what? Learn how to fight alone in order for you to be yourself, in order for you to create that growth in you. Because many of us are being affected. Many of us are being what? Affected, because we have already learned how to fight with crowd, not how to fight alone. That is why the moment you are no longer around with people, around with crowd, it will be very difficult for you to stand alone. You can never see a lion with a multitude. You know what I'm saying? And you can never see a lion with multitudes, either 5 highest or 4. They will just be walking. So what am I trying to say? Have the mindset of fighting alone. You will grow as never before, because out of those your friends that you are fighting together, some will do what? Will tell you can do it. Some will start to despise you. Some will start to tell you that this is not the time, this is the time, whereby that is the appropriate time you ought to do it. And many of them may be a manipulator. Many of them may try to tell you that many of them will start to envy you to a point where they can tell you that you can't do it, and they will never be happy if you outwork them. That is why you need to learn how to work alone. And another one you need to understand is this: if you want to grow more than others, I'm not talking about competition, because competition is not good. Doing competition with people is not good, but you can try to outwork them by doing what they can do. If many of them are working one job, in order for you to outwork them, try to work 2 jobs. If many of them are earning one salary, in order for you to outwork them, not with competition, but for the best of yourself, to be the best of yourself, you need to earn like 2 to 3 salary in a month. I'm not saying that you should kill yourself in trying to end it, but when you are tired, you rest. Believe me, and learn how to invest. I have stated a lot, but I'm not counting it. But learn how to invest if you want to grow. We have a lot of youth today who always believe that they work today, they eat today, they work tomorrow, they eat tomorrow, and at the end, it will affect you in old age. Because what you plant today, my dad used to tell me this word. He said, Samson, the corn you plant today is the one you will be expecting to harvest tomorrow. So if you don't plant today, you won't be expecting to eat anything tomorrow. When I was at home, I used to plant a lot of yam. That is why now, anytime I call my parents, the first thing they will say, we are eating the yam you planted. Is that not a good thing? That is something so marvelous. They are still using what I did in many years back to remember the good that I done when I was there. So that is what they are now reaping. What I did when I was at home, that is exactly what they are reaping. You know what I'm saying? So that is how life is. If you are a type of person who hustles today, you take it to a club, you buy clothes, you buy less expensive things because you are young, you will do what? You also be surprised that in your old age, you may also start to hustle. One of my amazing motivator from Nigeria, a Benin man, he said the word, I'm sorry to say this word in my channel, but he said the word. He said, if you refuse to hustle in your young age, as a man, as a woman, you will end up hustling in your old age. That is why here in Italy, if I see people like 70 years, 16 years working, it pay me. It kill my spirit. My part of me died. Why? Because I feel pain. I feel they're ignorant, because many of them waste their time in pursuing women, thinking that they can hold 2 things. The mistake our youth are doing today is that they are pursuing 2 things, thinking that they can hold the 2. No. If you are pursuing woman, you will lose the money. And if you are pursuing money, women will pursue you. This is the 2 things. So if you are pursuing money, if you are pursuing women, money will be chasing you. You may not get, you won't get it, because it's the one pursuing you. You are not the one pursuing him. It's what you pursue that you get. If I'm running now, something is running in my back. I won't look back to collect it. It is what I'm focused. That is what I will get. What I'm not focused on, I will not get it. Even if it's near my back, I won't get it. Why? Because that is not where my mindset. The Bible said, as man thinketh, so he is. So wherever your mind is focused on, that is what you will get. That is why a lot of men today are regretting what they did in their youth age. Many people are regretting because they can't tell you. I asked my mom and my parents a question. I tell them, how is it that you people are able to have this mindset of planting wood, pangam tree? Then I asked my mom, why do you plant all this plantain? He said, yes, I planted it because I know that there will be a time where I will not be able to walk as I'm walking in my youth age. And like now, every for 4 days, 3 days, she will go to that place, cut it 2 to 3, carry it, go market, buy whatsoever she wants, and come back home without stress or nothing. So what am I trying to tell you, brothers? Stop following people who don't understand where they are heading to, because they will lead you to a point where they will destroy you totally. Believe me, this is what I have said in my previous video. So if you want to grow, you need to do what others are not doing. Risk to do what nobody, Andrea Tate, a man that coached a woman, that coached men about women. He said a word. He said, if you as a man, you are chasing a woman, it will destroy your ambition to focus on your goal, which is very true. If you are as a man or as a woman, you are pursuing a man as a woman, it will destroy your intention. You will forget your purpose because you can't hold two things at the same time. You can't be writing a book and also be singing. This is how life is. You can't be writing and be singing. You'll be confused. So if you are a woman focused on your dream, your goal, your ambition will draw men of caliber to you. But if you are a man also, you are focusing on women, you end up regretting everything when you get to that place. So learn how to do things, bro. Learn how to do some certain things. Stop wasting your time thinking that there is enough time. There is no damn time for us. You know what I'm saying? I'm just coming back from work. See what I'm doing? So what am I trying to say is this: learn how to do it, to minimize time, because there's no time on earth. You know what I'm saying? So if you want to grow out, if you want to grow out of your circle, to risk what no one have ever risked. That's why the Bible said, everyone follow the wide road, while few follow the narrow road. Follow that thing that is so difficult for other people to do. Follow that dream, that road, that purpose, that thing that other people are scared to focus and to do. You will come to this channel and appreciate me. That cost, that subject, that material that people are so scared to study, try to focus it, and you will believe me, you will get something. Even that trade, that business where other people are failing, focus on it, open it, start it. In time to come, you won't understand what will come out of that. That man people are telling you the man is no good, the woman is no good. Hold that man. Believe me, in time to come, you will come back to this channel and say, God, I thank you for what you have used your small boy K. Samson to say in those days. May God bless you.